We're live. We're live. We are live.
Good morning. How you folk doing this morning? Shout It Out Friday is here.
Can you believe it? We're in the second month of the year already.
Oh, this old thing? It's just the vest I decided to throw on. That's all.
You kept on your clothes from the video?
No, I did not.
Oh, good.
I changed clothes.
You should.
Because you asked me to.
Because I told you.
And
to.
I asked, you were my wife.
I wanted to say that. We're going to talk about Shout It Out. We're going to be back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Friday. And it is what the United States recognizes as the third day of Black History Month.
Yeah, and we're really enjoying it, actually. It's only the third day, but we have decided that we're going to feature a Black entrepreneur from history each day this calendar month.
Absolutely.
And we got a good one today, too. I got up a little bit earlier than we did yesterday, so I had a chance to research the gentleman and get excited about him. And I am going to feature a lot of women entrepreneurs. I already know that. But I want to do lesser known ones.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that as well.
But today's a guy, okay?
That's right. And today is also Shout It Out Friday. That means that we want to hear about you, your business, and we want to hear about businesses you may have supported or seen. You're going to see mine a little bit later on today.
When I was an over-the-road salesperson, we had a sales meeting Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. And the sales meeting, I think, was really just to do, it had two reasons. One is to make sure that the salespeople was ready for work that day. Make sure they were dressed properly, make sure their head was right. But also to offer either a training or some motivation. And the meeting lasted an hour every day. But the first thing that we did every day was whoever made a sale the day before got a chance to tell the story of how great they were.
Here's a story.
Yes.
Of a man named Brady.
So, and some people are better at telling stories than others, but it doesn't matter. So if one guy made a sale the day before, one at a time, whoever made a sale the day before, in the first part of the meeting, they got a chance. Everyone else had to shut up and listen, had to tell, well, I went to this home and this is what happened. And I got this objection and I overcame it this way. And then we'd all have to clap for the story. Okay. Now, why do we have to listen to that story? Those stories every day of who had success the day before.
But motivate you.
Motivate you. And the guys that didn't make a sale, they could see it's still possible.
Antagonize you.
No, they could just, I didn't take it as antagonizing, but they could see that it's still possible. Somebody's doing it. Why not you? Okay. Right. Yes. Yeah, that's the way I took it. Okay.
It could be taken that way. It should be taken that way.
Yep. So even though I didn't, that guy did, I'm just as good as him, if not better. If he could do it, I could do it too. Okay. There's a lot of things in life. If they could do it, you can too. Yes, you can. You can do it.
Good morning, Facebook user. I can't see where you are, but I am seeing you. So good morning to you.
Have you ever seen anyone doing what you want to do with your life to a level that you want to do it at? You have the opportunity to do it too. Yes, you can. You know, Jim Rohn says this thing, 6 years. You can go from any level to any level within 6 years. What? You can go from dirt poor to a millionaire in 6 years? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you learn, if you get some mentorship and you do everything that you supposed to do, you can go from wherever you are.
Supposed to do.
Yeah, it's Judy. Good morning.
Hey, Judy.
I'm gonna keep bringing supposed to do in. Yep. So we're gonna do the first entry and do our recorded entry. We're gonna do that like now or soon. Okay, like 9:05. How about that?
No, we do it at 9:15.
9:10.
To give the audience a chance to be in the room. Okay, you can have 9:10.
9:10. Okay.
This is my necklace that I got from Judy.
You got it from Judy?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Really? When did Judy give you this? And why did Judy give you this?
Because I'm her friend.
It wasn't like for a birthday or Christmas on that.
Well, January is my birthday month,
Uh-huh.
so I could consider it as a birthday gift, but she gave it to me.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. I hadn't remember seeing it very often. You got it this year?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I hadn't seen it.
This is the
before.
first time I wore it.
Oh.
Because I wasn't sure that I could fit it, because Judy got a skinny little neck. And I got a refrigerator neck. So I thought I was going to have to put an extender.
Okay.
I thought I was going to have to put an extender on it, but it fit me. Judy said, because I love her.
Because I love her. Okay, that's a good reason. Okay, well, I like it. I like it too. Yep.
And I got on my little bitty orange butterfly earrings.
Did you get those from somebody too, or you bought those, or you made those?
I had these probably for about 10 years.
Okay. And I'm rocking a vest today, and y'all, check this out. My vest used to be tight on me. This vest did anyway. I'm starting to get room in my vest, y'all. What? Look at that, baby. Look at this.
I see all that room.
Oh my goodness, what? Even sitting down, I got all this room in the vest. What?
I'm happy for you.
What? It's I really attribute to this weight loss to two things. More movement,
and eating like he got some sense.
Three things then. More movement. Dr. Deborah, do you see how easy this vest is fitting me now? This used to be a tight vest. More movement, eating like I got some sense, and less alcohol. I've only had one drink in the past, I'm going to say 7 to 8 days, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
7 days. And normally I'm a daily have one or two. But I've only had one in the past 7 days. And all of a sudden I can fit my vest. What? Well, I have been walking more. That's amazing.
I love it. Thank you, Dr. Deborah. Dr. Deborah says, Lisa, that whole outfit is fire.
She don't got no whole outfit today, y'all.
Yes, I do. I actually have a skirt on.
Okay. I know you had stockings on.
Because today is First Friday networking.
Okay, talk about
that.
And
they require that you have a skirt on or pants in a restaurant.
What is First Friday networking? That? What is that?
First Friday networking. We get together. We have lunch at Sophie's in the Charlotte, North Carolina
University area.
And we talk about your business. We hear about your business. We get to meet each other and we network.
Yep. That's what we're going to do today. So we're looking forward to that. Today at what time?
12 noon.
12 noon. So it's lunchtime for a lot of folks. That's what we're going to do. Oh, man, it reminded me. We need a notebook where we keep roll.
I will.
Yeah, we'll do that so that we can bring the people back. Brian, you are inspiring you. How am I inspiring you? Because my vest is fitting so good. Dr. Deborah, you once I've heard her say this a couple of times in the speech that, how did she word it when she's talking about how food is her something? Okay, she found food as her either a coping thing or something like that throughout her life, or food was her go-to. And because of that, I'm not doing it justice, Dr. Deborah, but you do it wonderfully well when you talk about that. How people can use food to cope with things. Yep.
Good morning, Shirley
Jeanette Wyatt is my girl. She hits me up on LinkedIn. When I make a post, Shirley's going to catch it and on LinkedIn. So I don't ever have to worry about no one seeing my post because Shirley Jeanette Wyatt's going to see it. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you very much. So it's Shout Out Friday. How was your week so far? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Did you have a bad week? Did you learn anything this week? My questions on my bathroom wall, has things to me that I see every night. And I do it every night. I ask myself these questions and answer for myself these questions too. But one of them is, did you learn anything today? And I could say, yes, I did. I ingested something. Did you reach out to such and such today? Or anybody today? Did you exercise at all today? Did you eat like you got some sense today? Did you exercise at all? All those kind of little things, like 6 or 7 questions I ask myself.
I can't find.
What you looking for?
Me? The show.
Go to your page.
Really? Is that what I should do?
Bang Zoom. Bang Zoom power. How many people know what that is? Bang Zoom. Or to the moon, Alice.
You can't say it anymore.
To the moon, Alice. Okay.
You can't say it anymore. It condones domestic violence.
I know, but the thing is, when that show was on in the 70s or 60s,
60s,
it was popular and everyone laughed at it when he threatened to punch his wife in the face so hard that she'll fly to the moon from the punch. And everyone got the joke. Okay, the honeymooners, that's right. Bang, zoom, because she would say something out the way that would inspire him to want to hit her so hard that she fly to the moon. Now, we all laughed at that back then. Today, you can't get away with saying nothing like that.
Cancel.
You can't threaten to punch
your wife. We had
a
beautiful photo shoot one time, Brian and I. And one of the images that we liked the most, honestly.
You did. You thought it was funny. I thought it was fun too.
Because I thought it showed the happy engagement of us. And Brian was pretending to choke me.
I had my hands on her shoulders.
Absolutely.
Not even on her neck.
Not even on my neck. And we got a backlash for that picture. You can't advocate domestic violence
is not funny.
It's not funny.
Oh, wow. That's one of our backlash pictures. I mean, wow, that was pretty violent. But I cracked up. Yeah, it was pretty violent, but we cracked up about that. But that picture, you're right. We got a lot of backlash for that picture. And there was another picture we got a backlash on too.
Which one?
Was when we were at the cigar bar and we were having a drink and a cigar, and we
both. My God, Minister such and such with a drink and a cigar.
We're here. Good. Thank you very much for staying. Yes, it was a picture of Lisa and I with a cigar and a drink in our hand.
And we were leading the world to hell.
Right. How can ministers have a drink and a cigar? Okay. And then I made the post. Can ministers enjoy drinking a cigar at a cigar bar? And the reactions were really, really interesting. We got a lot of them for that. Of course you can. No, I don't think if it's gonna lead to anyone else's ruin or lead to anyone else having a what do you call it? Someone made what they thought was a really thought out post. If what you're doing is going to cause someone else to question their faith or do something with their faith, you guys should not be doing that.
And you shouldn't do anything. You should be totally fake all the time.
Yep.
Everywhere you go. But I am very conscientious now, a lot more conscientious about any of my expressions, outward expressions, when it comes, any of my behaviors, actually, not any of them, but particularly as it relates to drinking. I do not typically drink outside of the house without my husband, or I'll never drink without my husband around.
And she's only going to have one. And if you sips out of that, yeah. Katora Green, I'm glad you're here this morning. Katora, how long do we have you? Because I know we don't keep you for the whole show anymore because you got your new yacht. But so I want to say back to life, back to Katora Green.
However do you want it,
however do you need it.
However do you need
So let us introduce you now.
Yes.
A famous entrepreneur in Black history that I want you to know about.
Yeah, we're going to do it right now.
Okay. Some of you guys have heard about this. Now, we're going to bring famous entrepreneurs each time that we're on. Yeah, that's it.
I know.
That's what I had on. Go ahead. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Brian K. McNeill, and I am half of the Empowerment Duo. We've decided this month, during the month of Black History Month, we're going to feature a Black entrepreneur from history that you should know about. Today, we got a great one. His name was Arthur George Gaston, but he was known as A.G. Gaston. A.G. Gaston was born in 1896, but he was one of the richest Black people in history, especially during the 60s, during the Civil Rights era. To me, reading about him is so inspiring because he was an entrepreneur as a child. At 6 years old, he noticed his family had a tire swing in the front yard, and the neighborhood kids would like to come over and swing on the tire swing, and he let them, but he charged them for the privilege of swinging in his family's yard. And he would let them pay whatever. They could pay in buttons, they could pay in pennies, they could pay in whatever, but they would have to pay for the privilege of swinging in his family's yard, and he collected that money. That's what he did as a youth. When he got to working age, he ended up working in his family moved from the outskirts of what you call Alabama to Birmingham, Alabama, which is a building metropolis, Birmingham, Alabama. And he got a job uptown Birmingham in a coal factory. And he started to notice that one thing that the Black community didn't have was they didn't have a fine funeral home. They didn't have a way to have a fine burial. So he set out a mission to build a fine funeral home for Black people. And he started asking folks for 25 cents to go towards the funeral home. And it told everybody, if you pay me 25 cents a week, your family will have a fine funeral. That's what he did. He got into trouble almost immediately because as soon as he let the people know that's what he was doing, he was charging $10 premiums. He ended up with a burial right away, and he didn't have any money. As soon as people got the vision, he got a job. He got people starting to donate money, and he didn't have enough money right away. And he told the family, and he told the church, look, this is what happened. I set out in this mission. This is still my vision, but I don't have the money that I said I would have because the burials at the time cost about $100, and he had about 10. But he told the church, he told the community, everyone understood because of his honesty, and they raised the money, and the churches started telling everybody, look, everybody's going to start donating money to this because he has a vision. And what he did with that vision, he built that funeral home up. And then he built another funeral home and another one. He ended up with like 13 or 14 of them. Not only did he have a funeral home, he had a bank. He had insurance companies. You know, in the 60s, when the civil rights was kicking off, Dr. Martin Luther King would defy the law. The law said no sit-in, no marching here. And he would do it anyway because it was an unjust law. But he would get bailed out. Did you know who bailed him out? Who bailed him out? Arthur G. Gaston bailed Martin Luther King out. A.G. Gaston did, because A.G. Gaston could afford to pay the bail. One time, Martin had a big one. So A.G. Gaston was able to go into his back pocket and pay $160,000 like it was nothing to get Martin Luther King out. He also helped impact change because he would tell the bank owners, look, I'm going to take my millions out of your bank if you don't take off those whites-only water fountains in your lobby. Okay? And they want to lose the millions. So A.G. Gaston is our feature today. Good morning. Thank you for joining me.
A.G. Gaston. Let me let you see him so you can have a picture in your mind. Yes. A.G. Gaston. Lean over here with me. Okay. A.G. Gaston was revolutionary. Mm-hmm. And he was doing things to help the community.
Yes, he was a behind-the-scenes guy. He wasn't out front like Martin, but he had the money to back stuff, you know, and he had his opinions. He'd say to Martin, I don't want you to get arrested again. But Martin would. Martin Luther King got arrested a lot of times, but A.G. Gaston got him out every time.
Yeah. Now, that probably was not in your history books, but it is part of your history.
Yes. You should know about people like A.G. Gaston. We're going to have a good time with this.
Absolutely.
By the way, I use the term, take a picture down, please.
I will.
I use the term Black, okay? I know some people still like African Americans, or whatever you want to call yourself. I like Black. What do you call yourself? What do you say? You like Black or African American or something else?
Dr. Deborah says, thank you. That was very important, very informative, Brian. Thank you for sharing.
Amen. Thank you, Dr. Deborah, for saying that. I appreciate it. Yeah, and it's so important to our history that we do that. The history that we don't tell these stories. We need our griots. We need people to tell the story. Yeah. A.G. Gaston, that's right. Black. Shirley says, I'm Black. Okay.
I'm Black too. I don't mind being African American. I should never be colored because I don't have any colors on me. I don't particularly, I understand where Negro came from, and please don't ever refer to me as the N-word.
Right. I've never been the N-word. I don't go with it. Even friends of mine or family members of mine to say, my N-word. And I'm like, no, man, I'm not that. Okay. I've never been that. Okay. I don't like it. Okay. Man, it's no big deal. You know, it's just friendly. Some people want to really try to explain what they meant. I didn't mean nothing by it, man.
I appreciate that you didn't mean anything by it. I prefer that you don't refer to me.
Me neither. And even stand-up comedians that use it bother me. Okay.
Prolifically. I mean, you could throw it into a joke here and there. It doesn't really bother me. But when it is every reference and you're directly referencing a group of people and never in a positive way, I don't particularly want it. Not at all. But I do want to share with you, because today is Shout It Out Friday. I want to share with you. My shout it out with a little picture. I shouted out last night, honey.
What's that?
That Island Passion chicken and rice and garbanzo beans last night that I made. It was everything.
It was.
It was everything. And the reason why it was everything.
StreamYard is tripping today, but they're so polite about their tripping. The technical difficulty flashed it again on our screen, and it says an error occurred, but it's not your fault. They want you to know, Lisa, it's not your fault.
Don't take it personally, because it's not your fault. Don't. It's okay.
They want you to know when it flashes on the screen, it's not your fault.
But we appreciate it. But please know that dinner was delicious yesterday, thanks in part to Kendo Spice. Kendo Spice at kendospice.shop is what you need. And this is not a paid endorsement. I utilize it. This is my first time using Island Passion, because typically I season my my curry chicken and rice myself. But I said, let me go ahead and just take my hands off and try this one. The only thing I feel like I was missing is bay leaf, and I didn't have any in the house, but it was delicious. If you give me direction again.
Lisa, move your hand this way and then that way. Okay, move your finger up, press down. Okay, good. Because I do requests. Okay. She said, give me instruction again. Didn't she? Okay. That was great that you shouted out Sister Shani right there. And as you were shouting out Shani, I realized that I have people in my life that I use for different things and ask for different things. Like you consult with certain people for certain things. And I just came to the place just now where I'm starting to appreciate, like if I have a question about health insurance or any kind of insurance, I know I'm going to call, what's her name? Oh, God. It was on tip of my tongue. This has been happening to me lately. I can see her. I call that person, okay?
Judith.
No, not Judith. I call Judith for some things. But the other one is, we went to her school and we gave a class for her cosmetology school. What's her name?
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
It's going to come to me. But I always call her for anything about insurance, okay? Because I know she knows about them. And she's an insurance agent, too. But if I want to bounce off stuff about my business, I always call Mr. Bill Davis out of Raleigh. I call him, like, typically first, okay? Because I want to hear from him first. And maybe Steve Gatter. I might call Steve Gatter. But Bill Davis is going to be the first call as much as I can. And these are like mentors and de facto helpers. These are people that help you for different things. And certain things, everything now, I bounce off Lisa and. So it's Lisa and Bill Davis. Lisa and such and such. So Lisa will pretty much get it first. And then I'm gonna call my guys, my teams, okay? Online marketing stuff, group stuff. I'm gonna call Tony Coleman Brown. Okay, but I'm gonna bounce stuff off of these people because I respect their knowledge base. You have people like that in your life too. If you think about it, there's some people that you call on for certain things.
Yes, Shirley. AJ Gaston is from Birmingham, Alabama.
That's right. Speaking of that, also, hello, Stephanie Treasure. Good morning from Jamaica. I like to say it like that. I don't even know if Jamaicans say it like that because I've never been to Jamaica.
But we love you. We love you.
Next Wednesday evening. I got the flyer. I don't know if I can get it to you or not. Let's see. Next Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. I'm going to see if I can send this to you. You can post it because this is Friday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good time to do that.
You can?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I saw Stephanie Morris up there, so this is a good time for that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going to do it now, but I can. That'll be easy.
Mm-hmm.
I will put her up right now. I gotta share this screen and we're gonna do our commercial. How come you can't hear?
Connector and owner of SDM Connections Enterprises. I connect you to travel, the notary, and to people. And this month, I am going to connect you to my journal, 31 Days to the Heart of Your Purpose. This journal will help you get clear of the purpose that God has for you. So connect to me through my website, connected, the number 2, purpose.com, and we can help you get clear about your purpose and vision for your life. As you could go from side.
There we go. We got her, and we are definitely in support of Stephanie and for all of her. Um, Thank you. Hold on. I'm going. We're a little bit having technical difficulties here, but we will get it right. Be right back.
Okay. All right. If y'all can still hear me,
they can and see you too,
and see me too. Good. I just sent Lisa another picture. I had this great idea before you showed up there, baby. Hold on. I had this great idea because I am a sales coach. This is Shout Out Friday. I'm a sales confidence coach. And what I do is I help entrepreneurs and salespeople to learn what to say and do to sell themselves and their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money than ever before. And I do it through my workshops, through my coaching, through my trainings, and then through my books. And so I'm always looking on LinkedIn for different things. And I read a lot of stuff what people are posting. And I've been running to this place where there's so many really smart people on branding and digital marketing. They're really, really good. And webinars. They say things like build your business through webinars, build your business through digital marketing, build your business through branding. And they all are really, really smart and really, really good at it too. But they all recognize the limits of what they do. Because when their branding is working, when their webinars are working, when their digital marketing is working, people are raising their hand, they're interested, people are checking out their stuff, and then they say stuff like, so this will make it easier for you to make the sale. Or this is now you can go and ask for the business, but they don't know how to tell them how to ask. So I thought, what a brilliant idea, Brian. Why don't I find these people that I know and like and partner with them? And the first person that agreed, she got the message right away. And those are the people that I really want to work with. This is a former client of mine. She was my client 2 years ago, and she got so much value out of it. She still brags on the training that she took with me. She still got the notebook. But her name is Kimberly Inez Mays, and her and I are going to partner and do a workshop next Wednesday night, a live workshop webinar for free. Next Wednesday night is called, and we got the name for Lisa because we were struggling.
Do you mind if I pull it up on now?
Yeah, put it up now. Okay. Yeah, we were struggling with the name of what to call this because Kimberly's an expert in digital marketing, and I'm going to be the sales part of it. So we got the name from Lisa. Catch them and keep them. That's what we're going to call it. Catch them and keep them. How to use digital marketing and sales skills to get more clients and earn more money. So we're going to do that next Wednesday night. It's free. Shirley Desjardins, you should come to this. Dr. Deborah Dunstan, you should come to this. But I'm excited to partner with her. I found out yesterday she's 40 years old. I thought she was younger.
You think you're still near 40.
But she's very smart. I took her training class too before. And I was like, wow, this is amazing stuff that especially if you're a coach or an author or a speaker, you really need to learn how to use digital marketing. So we're going to do that together next Wednesday night. I will share with you the links too.
40 is young right now.
Yeah.
40 is really, really young. It's hard to get our head around, but 40 is 15 years younger
than us. Yep. Because I said something about young people today. She goes, well, I'm 40, Brian. Oh, okay.
And you think you're a grown up.
I said, okay.
Well, bless your heart.
I didn't do it like that, baby. I'm just saying. Oh, okay, you're 40.
Right, you're 40.
This
I
is,
remember when I was 40.
I gotta say, I hadn't even tried to wear this vest in a long time.
I'm glad you're
Now,
enjoying
it's
it.
still not.
I have a mirror over there.
It's still not completely flat on me. I still can touch it with my belly, but this is more room than I've ever had in this vest. So that's exciting to me. Sister Stephanie Treasure, you should be in this workshop to catch them and keep them. And her and I gotta say this. Kimberly and I, we were struggling. What are we gonna call this thing? Da, 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 da. And I was like, well, Lisa's pretty good at that too. So we'll put that offside. Well, she was, because we both decided we don't want to make Lisa have to do our workshop work for us, because it's so easy for me to say, well, Lisa does these. She could do a landing page, no problem. She goes, I make landing pages too, Brian. We're going to let Lisa sit out, relax. We're going to do this, okay? No problem. So, but we were struggling with a title. So when I got off the phone with her, I was like, Lisa, this is what we got going on, and we need a title. Lisa immediately said, catch them and keep them. Immediately. So some people have, giftings in certain areas, So I'm excited about doing that next Wednesday. I'm hoping that you guys will show up 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Wednesday the 8th. I believe that's what it is. And we're going to do a workshop featuring a digital marketing expert and a sales coach expert. Normally, I do these webinars by myself. Okay, just me. But I'm going to do it with somebody today.
Well, the link will be updated today on theempowermentduo.com so that you can access it and register. Good
morning, Glenda Tate Williams. How you doing this morning? This is still Friday. This is still shouted out Friday. Good morning to you. Shout out your business. Shout out your cause. Shout out that person that you like their service or that you want to support. Michael Carson. Do y'all remember Michael Carson? We had him on here as a guest once before, but that was a year ago.
A couple of years ago.
He's a young man who worked hard and put together 2 anthologies.
With his third grade son.
One of them is African Americans in music. Mm-hmm. Okay, African Americans that change music. A thick book too, all these different African Americans. But the other one is 365 Days of Black Excellence or Entrepreneurship, something like that. And every day of the year, 366 is what it's called, because every day of the year, he features famous things that happen in our culture. And it can be like 3, it can be 4, it can be 2. Okay, but it's what amazing work he put his hands to. Him and his child, you said?
Son.
Him and his son put that together. I picked it up this morning, and I looked up today's date, because he's got them all by date. And I didn't want to feature any of those things that happened to us, but I was happy to find A.G. Gaston, get motivated by A.G. Gaston.
Yeah, so I do want to take a special note to remind us that we're kings, queens, and royalty, to lift up Black history that shows us in the light of what we're capable of. We've been hit so often with the things that we've overcome, but so often we need to be reminded of what we are capable of. Yes, overcoming is a wonderful, well, not wonderful, but a necessity thing. We need to overcome a lot of these shortcomings, a lot of the things, the limitations. You got the book?
Both.
I owe Jack, you need a copy, 2 copies. I'm supposed to send to her.
The first one is called
African American Musicians That Changed Music Forever. 100 legendary artists that created the soundtrack of our lives. Michael Carson. He's a young man too, young Black man in his 20s, I believe. He wasn't in his 20s.
How old was
he was in his 30s. He has a 3rd grade son.
Okay. So that's one. And the other one, Today in African American History. 366 days of historical events and accomplishments. 366 days of historical events and accomplishments. Look at this book, man. Michael A. Carson is his name. And I'm going to go to February.
Go to February.
February the 3rd. February the 3rd, he's got 4 entries. But the first one is William Johnson became the first known African-American child that was baptized in the United States in 1623. How about that?
Wow.
1874, Blanche K. Bruce became the second African-American elected to the U.S. Senate, representing the state of Mississippi. Bruce was born in, that's in 1874. 1905, Louisville Western Branch Library became the first library in the United States to open its doors to the African Americans in Louisville Western. Wow, 1905. The first library to open up to African Americans was 1905. In 1994, gospel, R&B, soul, and pop singer Sam Cooke was inducted into Hollywood Walk of Fame. All these things happened on February 3rd. And he got it by each day of the year. Pretty cool work.
Thank you. Thank you, Ernest. He said, I want to shout out Can Do Spice for the... Oh, shucks.
I wanted to shout out Can Do Spice for the best seasonings this side of the Mississippi. Healthy blends, no sugar and salt, all natural and tasty. I also want to shout out the Faith Stir, a powerful coaching and marketing business who evolves women into their greatness, out of the house and into the power of business. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We also shouted out Kendall Spice. Last night, I used Island Passion to make chicken and garbanzo beans over rice.
Brother Ernest, if you can,
delicious.
The proprietor or the coach, the Faith Stir, a powerful coaching and marketing business, who are the people?
And put their links in or how to get.
Well, at least their names, yeah. Tarnez Green, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Tarnez. He says, good morning, EMP times 2.
That's right.
I love it. Dr. Deborah says, I was going to say this earlier, but now that Brian has mentioned it, I must say that Lisa is uniquely gifted to see the vision for others. Sometimes when she is working with me, I'm thinking now, how in the heck did she get all of that out of the few words I just said? Thank you, Lisa, for helping me make the vision plain.
I've heard that.
Welcome.
I've heard that sentiment before, Dr. Deborah Dunstan, because they could give Lisa an idea or concept, and she's able to see it more fully than a lot of people. They can give her a few sentences or what they're thinking of, and she's able to breathe into it and see it better. And then it makes sense. And sometimes, Dr. Deborah, I've seen it where they told Lisa what they're thinking about. They told Lisa what they've done and what they have already done and what they're going to. And Lisa was able to help them to see it a different way, which was the way they never could have came up on their own, but they like better.
What that is, and I've begun to see it a little bit clearer from the standpoint of the ministry, or rather embrace it. I think I've always seen it, but I haven't always been willing to embrace it. Is that I actually see inside the seed. I actually can see, many people can see the seed that they're holding. They know that they have a seed, but I can actually see inside the seed to what type of fruit it is, to what's going to come out of it. And I've learned to embrace that.
Amen. Amen. I want to say this too. This is still Shout Out Friday. Lisa was already on board with this, but I've been getting more and more on board lately. I've done it before, but I'm getting more and more on board now. How to use our minds better. How to use our brains better. How to think our way into what we're wanting. I have a video how to think your way into more sales, but how to use our minds better. You know, Lisa's been interspersing here a lot. She's been taking silver training, silver mind control training, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm really, really getting into it. It might be a new area for me, but because I want to master it. That's the thing. I want to master this.
There you go, Ernest. Thank you so much. Gee says, got it. It's KendallSpice.shop for Kendall Spice and thefaithstir.com for the Faith Stir website. Also, shout out to Ernest for designing both of their websites by way of Usher's digital agency.
Thank you for saying that. That's the shout out right there. He got their links. He talking good things about it.
And them.
I like it very much. I actually like the name, The Faith Stir. I like the name of it. That's pretty clever. So now I want to go now I want to see what the face stir is, but I also want to see Brother Ernest's work. Okay, I want to see his work because I might need somebody to upgrade my website too. Okay, so good. He designed both of their websites by way of Usher's digital agency. One blessings. Ernest, I'm not sure if you heard earlier today, but next Wednesday, I'm conducting a free webinar with another expert. Her name is Kimberly Inez May. She's a digital marketing expert, and I've seen her stuff. She's amazing. Automation, digital marketing. She's like one of the best I've seen at that. So her and I are going to partner together and do a public free webinar. It's called Catch Them and Keep Them. Catch them and keep them. How do you catch people out in the digital world, and how do you convert them into paying clients and keep them? That's what we're going to call it.
Absolutely.
So you will get the link from us too.
It will be at theempowermentduo.com. I'll update it right after the show.
Yeah. Yep. So again, shout out Friday, and the weekend is here too. Okay. Yeah.
Working for the weekend. Don't forget today is First Friday Networking.
At what time?
12 o'clock.
What is First Friday Networking? If you're local to the Charlotte area and can get to University area and you want to network with
outside
Lisa,
of the building.
outside
of the Zoom.
Yes. Live and in person at a restaurant. You're going to have lunch anyway. Have lunch with Lisa. Have lunch with Brian. Have lunch with other folks who want to get together, enjoy a good meal, and network. Tell of your story. Tell about your business. Tell about your cause. And learn about other stories, businesses, and causes. Amen.
Absolutely. Hey, Stephanie, we missed you. We played your commercial. But yes, today we'll be at Sophie's. We'll be at Sophie's in the, is it
University
Highland
area?
Creek?
University area. It's off of Prosperity Road, but it's University area.
I don't think that's called the University area.
What do you
But
want to call it?
it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's called Sophie's off of Mallard Creek, something like that?
Yes, Sophie's in the Mallard Creek area. It's a little bit above University.
Okay.
So that's why I say Mallard Creek. But Stephanie, it would be great to see you there, to see you and rub elbows with Cha.
That's right. Have lunch with her. That's what
we haven't had physical networking in a while. So now we're doing it once a month. And right now we're doing it at Sophie's.
Dr. Deborah, and for everybody else that's on here, that's a thought leader that wants to do some workshops. I got a tip from another one of my mentors, Lois Kramer. Lois Kramer is like the best in the speaker business. She knows the business of speaking better than anybody. All the great speakers that you know of have used Lois Kramer's service. And for some reason, her and I become friends. And she's never charged me, but I could reach out to her for all kinds of questions. And she's always so generous. She answers everything. She gave me a tip yesterday. She says, Brian, when you want to offer yourself speaking, offer both. Offer a live speaking and a webinar afterwards, a follow-up talk. You're going to sell 2 talks, one in person, one virtual. That's what you should offer now, follow-up virtually. And I was like, it makes sense to me. What a great tip. I'm going to pass that tip on to you guys.
Well, thank you, Brian. And Ernest says, love that. Catch them and keep them. I just finished teaching a paid class for 15 minutes ago, a paid for class 15 minutes ago to a client who needed to know how to marketing on Facebook. Yes, I teach live courses on social media, expertise, and I write marketing self-care ebooks.
Wonderful.
And she loved it.
Of course she did.
So, Usher's Digital Agency.co.
Okay. You shouting. Shout out Friday is an opportunity for you. Okay. Shame on you if you won't shout out your own business.
Poor frog.
The poor frog. It is the poor frog that won't praise its own pond. You don't want to be the poor frog. You got to be willing to praise your own pond. This is my pond right here. Cat Williams has this thing. If you got a raggedy car, treat that car nice anyway. Clean that car. Take care of that car. It's raggedy, but it's mine. And that way, that's the only way you can get another one. Okay, that's how it works. I remember when I was in the military, I was a good soldier the whole time. I was a good soldier. And I came in the wrong way though. If I had just known anything, I would have came in as an E3 instead of an E1. I didn't know to take any class. I just came in as an E nothing, E1. That's the lowest rank you can have. Okay, lowest rank you can have. That's how I came into the Army. But I was a good soldier, so I got promoted to E2 relatively quickly because there's E1, E2, E3, E4, and then you get into what's called the non-commissioned officer rank, which means you're a sergeant. E5. That's where I got to. Okay. So, but E4, you can be in charge of troops, or even at E3. But anyway, I came in as an E nothing. And then I got promoted. Now, when you get promoted from E nothing, you have nothing on your collar. Nothing. There's nothing there. Okay. And then you go to E2, you get like mosquito wings is what they call them. They just things like that. And like you pin them on. Okay. You pin them on. Okay. That's it. But you're still low rank. And then you can go to, then you have the choice. You can either just keep putting them on every day with a back pin, or you can have them professionally sewn in, which looks better. Okay. I felt like, 18-year-old Brian, so smart. I'm not going to be at E2 very long, so I'm not going to pay to get this done. I'm just going to keep putting them on every single day. Okay. Even though it was messing up the look. Okay. So I'm not going to be here long. I'm going to be promoted soon. I'm sure of that. And a wise roommate I had said to me, he had already been promoted. He goes, once I got mine done, then I got promoted. Once you get yours done, Brian, then it'll happen for you. Once you do something else that you're supposed to do. So it clicked. It clicked. I took my uniforms in to get them sewn, get the rank sewn on, and it was very fast. I got promoted. So it was just as easy to take them back and get it sewn on again to the next rank. So learned to do what you're supposed to do.
Stephanie, I can't wait to see you too. I hope you're coming to lunch today at First Friday Networking at Sophie's in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mark Greer, good morning, Mark Greer. This is still Shout Out Friday. Mark Greer says, good morning, folks. Do everything in your power to make this the best day of your life, because it is the next day of your life. Mark, now I like that, Mark, but I'm going to kind of challenge you if you're still around, okay? Because one of the things I was thinking about titling today's show, and Lisa, she said, yeah, then she changed her mind. I don't want to do a show about that. But I'm going to tell you what it was. The topic that I came up with was, what do you do when you have the blahs? The blahs. What do you do when you have the blahs? How do you get out of the blahs? You know what the blahs are. The blahs are, yeah, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but you're not doing anything with enthusiasm. You're not really excited about anything. You got the blahs. When I was first putting myself out there as a sales trainer, I used to put in my marketing and my emails, I'm going to help your sales force to get out of the blahs. Or is your sales force in the blahs? You should have Brian McNeill come in because he's the momentum starter if you have the blahs. And it's easy to get the blahs. And I thought that's what we we're going to talk about. And at least like, I don't want to talk about getting out of the blahs. We've talked about that kind of stuff before. Inspired by what Mark Greer just said, good morning, do everything in your power to make this the best day of your life because it's the next day of your life. Mark Greer, how do you recommend people get out of the blahs? Ernest, what do you think?
Stephanie says, when I have the blahs, I eat ice cream.
I eat ice cream.
Ernest, he says, y'all going to drive to England for lunch? Because these fish and chips is nasty.
What are you talking about? Oh,
Let me tell you,
England, yeah.
England is not known for their tasty delicacies. I'm sorry.
Not all of England.
No, they're not. No, blood pudding. No, I've never heard anything good from food. There's scones, maybe.
It's got to be good
tea
food
and
there.
scones. I haven't heard of a lot of good food from England. Why?
These fish and chips are nasty. It's got to be good food.
Why?
Why? No one's going to keep eating nasty food for the sport of eating nasty food.
Have you seen?
Somebody's there going to say, let me put some seasoning in this.
Have you seen certain people's food? Non-melanated people know that food could taste better. They have been to restaurants before.
Blood pudding. Yuck. Okay. Stephanie Mara says, I play music when she has the blahs. Yeah, thank you, Stephanie, for those entries there.
Non-melanated people have tasted nasty food before, and they've cooked it, and they've actually cooked it again.
And served it
again.
Enthusiastically.
Bread pudding is delicious.
Hook a brother up, Stephanie. Don't let it be a rumor that you made it. Let me actually be able to confirm that you made it. That way we can confirm it. Look at the time, baby. We got to get better at this. Come on.
We do have We have to get better at enjoying our audience so much.
Yeah. We got to do our thing because this is Friday.
That's
It's
right.
Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got nothing to do.
Oh, Judy, she's so fine. She's so fine. She blows my mind. Hey, Judy. Hey, Judy.
Every now and then I get a notice from LinkedIn. Hey, Brian, would you like to apply for this job? No, I'm not going to apply for nobody's job. Shirley DeJarnette, why it will rock you. Rock you. Shirley DeJarnette, why it will rock you. That's my girl there, Shirley.
Hey, Shirley. Dr. Deborah, healing trauma and deliverance coach.
That's our girl right there.
Amen. Amen.
Glenda,
amen.
Glenda's riding on the freeway.
Glenda's riding on the freeway
in
makeup in her pink Cadillac.
Sheila Gothard, I missed you this morning. Good morning to you, my sister.
Sheila, storms are brewing in your eyes. Oh.
Ernest, you honor us by coming in here. Man, I know there's a time zone difference. I probably have asked you this already. What time is it there? It's 9:50 here. What time? 9:50 a.m.
She said.
Okay.
Oh, I can't remember.
Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, Tarnez. Yeah. We gave Couture her song when she was here, Tarnez. We sure did. Stephanie.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Okay. Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. I want Miss Phyllis to have her whole family doing that. Stephanie Morris.
Stephanie, life has new meaning to me.
There is beauty up above and things we never take notice
she put me
of.
to sleep that time.
Wake up,
and Stephanie, you're in love. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
In just 2 hours, we get to have lunch with Stephanie. And any of you guys that are local to Charlotte that want to join us, come and join us at Sophie's off of Mallard Creek area. Sophie's restaurant. We're going to go there for lunch today.
Mark Greer.
Mark, so wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. That's our man, Mark Greer. We did Glenda's Jam.
Hey,
Shay Martin gave applause to something. Good morning, Shay. Who do we have a jam for Shay?
Shay.
Shay. Dun, dun, dun.
Shake.
Dun, dun, dun. Shake your business. Shake your business.
Shay is business 911.
No.
Business 911.
Yep.
And we love our Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Shaylicious.
What did Sheila say here? Scroll back.
I'm trying to read Ernest here.
Okay.
He says it's 2:50. We have a 5-hour difference. I create space in my afternoons for this show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Come on, back down.
I can't go any faster. So.
No, I want you to go the other way. I want you to go down here.
Well,
okay. Sheila Galton says, good morning. I generally do the replay if I have a morning meeting. And then Stephanie Morris says, shout out Friday, 31 days to the heart of my purpose journal. And she did post a link to it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shay Martin says, that's awesome singing. And she likes that. And she loves us back. Amen. Amen. Shay Morton, if you can get over to Sophie's today at 12
in the Mallard Creek area at 12 noon.
Sophie's restaurant.
We will be there for networking, and we would love to see you and hug your neck.
You gonna hug her neck, baby?
Yeah. I like hugging necks.
Okay, come for the networking. We're gonna have lunch and networking. Yes, we are. So that's 12 noon today. It's 9:53. It's time for us to go. Your week has ended. You had a great week. You still, like Mark says, you're still drawing air in your body, still around for a reason. Have a great weekend. Today marks 13 days since I've had a cigar. 13 days. And I'm going to break that streak today. I'm going to have one today. Okay.
Y'all know I'm stuck at the center. Stop teasing me. We're sorry, Shay, but we love you. So, which I thought Wednesday was the day you were stuck at the office, because I thought you had alternate days or whatever. But wow, we need to figure it out so that we can see you and I can get to hug your neck.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. We
Stuck in the
love you,
center.
and don't forget to have sex.